What is up, my kings, my queens, and my royals in between? I'm Lord Rosnell. This is Pokemon Fool's Gold, and if you missed last episode, well, as you can tell with our little buddies off to the side here, that's our team. We got a nice team going on. I'm very proud of it. I think we have a nice balance going on as well. As always, if you have any questions on what a Nuzlocke is, the rules I will have down below. If you happen to have any questions, let me know. And if you don't know what Fool's Gold is, well, neither do I for the most part. I've only played up and through the, through the first gym before I restarted and did a Nuzlocke based on what everybody wanted me to do on Twitter. So a Nuzlocke we shall do. But yeah, very excited. For the most part, what Fool's Gold is essentially Pokemon Crystal, but essentially all the Pokemons have been changed. Their typings are different, and this, that, and the other thing, and there's like extra stuff added in as well. So yeah. But other than that, like again, resources down below, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. But if you end up enjoying the content, definitely drop a like, a sub. It'll let me know I'm doing a good job. It'll let the algorithm know I'm doing a good job. Plus, we're getting real close to that 1,000 subscriber mark, so we're like that one step closer to hitting YouTube partners. So it would really mean a lot to me if you took the time to hit that sub button if you haven't already. All right, we got ourselves a Diglett, and it's a stalagmite. They periodically peep out of the ground in caves, but are cautious to avoid jabbing cavers' feet. Well, that's very nice. That's very kind, Diglett. Yes, what do we nickname the Diglett? I think if I remember correctly, the little bit when I played through the first gym, we nicknamed our Diglett Stalagmite. Only because that's what my first thought was. I didn't know it was actually specifically supposed to be a Stalagmite. But, you know what? I'm gonna go with what one of my friends suggested. My buddy Adam, who actually suggested Fool's Gold to me the very first time. So, because it looks like a pizza slice, we're gonna name it Pizza. And if you missed the last episode, anytime we catch a new Pokemon, we add it to the team. If I don't already have like the sprite downloaded, I do a quick little break so I can get it added into the side down there. So give me a few moments and we'll get Pizza added to the party. Pizza party. All right, and that is our team. I'm excited. There's a chance we'll probably swap someone out somewhere for something else as we go along. But I won't worry about that immediately, because I don't know what else we can really run into for the most part, at least not off the top of my head. But yeah, I will say in the cave, there's a lot of different interesting options there that we could have ran into. Oh god, the Venonat again. Just so unpleasant to look at. Alright, we're gonna go with Campfire only because we know Campfire should be good at this. And we already have Jotaro up to level 10. So we don't necessarily need to push that at this exact moment. But yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, Falconer still is very much specifically using all of his usual birds. It's just Pidgey and Pidgeotto are now fighting, and Hoot Hoot is Steel. So Campfire and Jotaro are probably going to be our two big ones to, you know, be at the ready for Falconer. Alright, so we'll swap. We'll get Smooth Shrew back out. And then Sneasel, which is weird to me. But I'm fairly certain from what I remember, what my one buddy told me, Sneasel here is part bug, part dragon. I could be wrong. He might have been mistaken. He was thinking of someone else, but at the very least, I know it's part bug, obviously, because, well, bug catcher. But it could also very well have part dragon in it. And if it does in fact have part dragon, I'm not going to worry about trying to use campfire here because the dragon will resist the fire. But it won't resist the flying. Smooth shroom up to 6, which is good. Level 11 for Jotaro. About to use Ledeba. Okay, so here we go. You can throw out Smooth Shrew. You're only level 5. We're now level 6. Maybe we see if Smooth Shrew can pull this off. Alright, 1 tackle does 2 damage. Alright, 1 thief. Honestly, pretty chunky hit. Let's see what Scratch does. That did significantly more. Alright, Smooth Shrew out here, finally winning some of its own battles. I love it. You go, Smooth Shrew. You go. Bum, 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 bum. Spinnerack. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember exactly what you are off the top of my head. Oh, yeah, you're a Nightmare Spider. You're a Nightmare Spider. Ooh, okay, that was super effective. That's useful. Oh, also, because this technically never came up in Pokemon 3D, now that I'm thinking about it, when we did a Nuzlocke of that, which, by the way, if you haven't seen the Nuzlocke of Pokemon 3D, highly recommend checking it out. I have a whole playlist of it set up, so it's real easy to find on the channel. But because of the way it was set up, it had a more modern setup to it. So as you walked around, if a Pokemon was poisoned, it wouldn't get damaged. In this, I'm assuming it's going to stick to the old school rules of if you are poisoned. And I think Burned also did this as well, but I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. But either way, if I'm poisoned and I can't make it back to a Pokemon Center in time or get it healed before a Pokemon faints, if they faint in my party, that counts as fainted. It's not like a lose them in battle only type situation. Alright, cool. Made it to Violet City. Do a quick heal. I don't remember if the one kid that's down here still wants to trade anything, and if they did, what did they want? They might have, I think it might have been, they wanted a Hoppip for an Oddish? Or did they want an Oddish for a Hoppip? Which wouldn't make sense, because we can get just the Hoppip ourselves. Collect Pokemon, do you have a Yanma? Oh, Yanma for Oddish. Yeah, so, sorry kid. As far as I know, we can't run into Yanma. Alright, so obviously we can get some Pokemon from the Bellsprout Tower. We can't really do anything down here. At least not yet, because I think the one guy down there will stop us from going anywhere. But we can at least go up here and get this one thing. You guys actually have anything? Call my Pidgey Strawberry. That seems like an odd name for a Pidgey, but whatever. Okay, so I thought about this because one of my friends, they are doing a Pokemon art lock where they literally take the time to draw the Pokemon on their team, which is just incredibly fun. But they had like a whole like naming mechanic for everything. Okay, and again, because we already have a Hoot on the team, that means this doesn't count as our first encounter, so we can find something else, which is great for us. But they had like a wheel that determined everyone's nicknames. Alright. There should be at least a couple of different things up here. Because I know in Pokemon 3D, there was like 4 or 5 different things that could pop up here. But obviously, Hoot's going to be like the most common. Especially with it being nighttime, I don't know if that changes overall options, but you know, we'll see. But I thought about doing that just to make my life easier, just like get like a list of like 50 things and be like, okay, let's just go for it. Okay, and we already have the ladybug, so again, we don't need that. Again, we could train up real quick. We can, if I can at least get everybody to 10, that'll make my life easier overall. Also, why am I just not using Scratch? Scratch should do a slight bit more damage because of the stab. Level 8, smooth through. Level 8. Alright, I might honestly try to remember next time we get into a battle to swap Scratch and Thief. Hi, Ladybug. Glad to see you again. Like, no offense against you, but can I get something else? Ooh, damn, that did a lot of damage. Hot diggity. Also, if Smooth Shrew here is gonna be anything like the Sand Shrew slash, well, yeah, slash Sand Slash that we had in Pokemon 3D for our Nuzlocke and that, this is gonna be very useful. Okay. I'll give it a couple more encounters, maybe because of it being nighttime. The encounters here are just kind of wonky. Which maybe when I do some off-stream grinding, I'll catch something here. Because I don't want to waste everybody's time just kind of searching for the same thing over and over again. Because I know I at least got a little bit more options. Ooh, okay. We got ourselves an Igglybuff. Ooh, and a level 6 one too? Okay, now you have my interest. Maybe we'll go Igglybuff instead of our Lightning Bug. I'll have to check typing and all that and see. But let's start with a Scratch. Good news, it's not part Ghost. Defense Curl actually really useful, so that means I can do a quick Thief. Alright, now I feel... don't tell me you only know Defense Curl. Alright. Alright. What's this weird little lightning balloon? Ooh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna try one more Pokeball, and if it doesn't catch, I'll do another Thief, because I'm assuming at this point its defense should be high enough to be able to handle one more. Oh, that's rude. Okay, kind of. Okay, we got plenty of Pokeballs. Let's give it one more. We got 3 shakes on. We got 3 shakes on. We should be able to get this. There we go. Got ourselves an Igglybuff. Alright, what's your deal? Straight electric, it's a Spark. A small Pokemon who wanders the skies. If it roams too high, it will get shocked. Okay, so it is quite literally like an electric balloon. Ooh, what do we nickname this little bugger? Give a nickname. Yeah, we gotta give it a nickname. Oh, I like how it gives it the little Jigglypuff sprite. Puff Shock? Shock Puff? Zap Puff? Puff Zap? Okay, I think I'll just go with like something like incredibly generic, like Zap Puff, like I said. But if you have a better idea, let me know in the comments down below. And once we get to an actual like nickname changer, man, we will we'll change the nickname. But I legit can't think of anything off the top of my dome. Duck Puff. Alright, I'm going to assume that it only knows Defense Curls, so I'm probably not going to add it to the team at the moment. But actually, I mean, it is level 6. I mean, if it's above Ladybug. Plus, it eventually turns into Jigglypuff and then Wigglytuff. Which, who knows how that's technically gonna work. I don't know if it'll use a Moonstone or a Thunderstone, or if they switched it to possibly, whatchamacallit? Withdraw. Okay, stats. Alright, Oh, you had Thundershock this whole time? What were you doing, you weirdo? Attack, defense, special attack, okay. You know what? You know what, I'm not gonna lie. Deposit. Especially with you, no offense, Lightning. You can go. You can go. Alright, and then withdraw. Alright. We'll bring you Zappa. I think Ladybug or Lightning will be a good pivot. But you know what that means? We have to update our team. Give me a few moments. Okay, and we are back. Team has been updated, and honestly, looking pretty good if you ask me. Alright, I guess... Alright, so realistically, this is what we need to do. We need to... Oh, that did not go up as far as I wanted it to go. Alright, you go there. Let's see what we got going on in here. I guess first and foremost. Let's see what we can possibly get here in Sprout Tower. Help possibly round out the team. Real quick, how strong are you guys? I think that's gonna be the big question. Because I'm assuming you're all gonna be Bellsprout users, right? Send out Bellsprout. Oh crap, that's right, you're cannons. Well, Jotaro ain't gonna be good here. Campfire, this is all you, pal. I will say, I like how so far they seem to be doing a lot of like, hey, here's one of the problems with Gen 2 is they introduce you to new typings, but they barely do anything with said typings. So with our switch-ups that we're gonna do, we're really gonna show off these new typings, because immediately already there's the 2 steel types that we've ran into. There's at least the 1 dark type with Spinnerack. No, not dark. That was part ghost, right? Stop hit missiling me, bro. I think luckily it's only doing 1 damage per missile, so. But if I remember correctly, this is where Campfire, when we first did our little bit of a playthrough and made it through the first gym, this is where Campfire really grew and really shined. Because yeah, Pin Missile sucks because it takes so long for it to go through. But it's not gonna do enough damage to us in any capacity. Even if it like were to crit each and every time and it was the 5 stack, we'd probably be okay. I mean, at this point, probably not now, but in general. And obviously with fighting trainers that have level 6s and all that, we're going to be gaining tons of XP and just juicing this entire time. And another Bellsprout, which we're not worried about. And we might be at the point of one-shotting now, or at least at the point of moving faster than the Bellsprout, which is good. Yeah, and we're one-shotting? Perfect. Alright, so what we'll do here, now that I remember what's going on here, we'll put Campfire up front, we'll go heal real quick, and then we'll run through the Sprout Tower, do any kind of extra leveling real quick to get Jotaro ready for the gym, and then we'll go from there. Again, like I said, I don't want to necessarily have any of these episodes or streams be strictly like any kind of leveling or anything like that. I'd rather do that off stream so you all don't have to sit through what's probably arguably the more boring parts of a Nuzlocke. But I mean, honestly, if you actually do want to see the full process, let me know. I don't necessarily mind taking the time to stream the bits of me grinding and whatnot, but I personally don't imagine that that's going to be like necessarily the more interesting parts. So I figure, you know, just to get cut out. Paralyze heal. We stand guard in this tower. Here, we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon, especially Bellsprout. Though I wouldn't necessarily mind a Bellsprout on the team, I kind of like the idea of having the Hoot Hoot, mainly because, well, actually, we don't need the Hoot Hoot because we have Jotaro who will be our flying type, so we could swap out Hoot Hoot for Bellsprout, go Steel for Steel. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, and with the fact that I'm just out here one-shotting things, this is gonna be easy peasy. We will just clear out this Bellsprout tower like it's nothing. Baboom. Okay. No item hiding there. X accuracy, we will 100% sell that, provided that I remember that it's there. Oh, hello. Sway like leaves in the wind. Okay. I will say, I just generally want to see what the Bellsprout line eventually will look like, because obviously it's a very canon theme. So, how does it go? Like, how much more do we go? Oh yeah, that's right. Also learning Rock Throw, absolutely great for Campfire. Like, Campfire 110% is like just designed to go through and wreck Falconer. Oh, what's that? You got a Hoot Hoot? Ember. What's that? You got any other kind of bird? Rock Throw. Alright, cool. Take that, Edmund. Oh, I'm weak. I mean, maybe it's because you're too busy swaying. Aw, yeah. Got another potion, baby! I trained to find enlightenment in Pokemon. Okay. Okay, Jin, what you got? A Bellsprout? Who would have guessed? Alright, what you got? More. The Elder's HM lights even pitch black darkness. Good. Oh, you only had the one? Well, dang. Alright, what you got? Because I think it's the Elder at the very end that has the random Hoot Hoot, right? Because like, oh, it's like everybody here just has Bellsprouts. I guess this is a Bellsprout gym type of deal. And then last guy's like, oh yeah? Well, surprise, motherfucker. Here's a Hoot Hoot. Which at the very least, in this context, it makes a little bit more sense because all the Bellsprout are steel, Hoot Hoot's at least part steel, like that at least oh, is it you? Or does the Elder also have? Maybe it's just you that's the weirdo. Yes, your trust is real. Yeah, it's pretty real. Dun. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. But let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. Anymore. For now. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Chat uses escape rope. Yeah, escape out of here, you jerk. Free escape rope! Also, like, did they get rid of wild Pokemon in here? Or do I have to beat the Elder first for wild Pokemon to show up? Or is that like a later addition to like things like where they added like Heart Gold and Soul Silver where Pokemon show up in here? Because I remember like Pokemon showing up in here. It was mostly like Ghastlies and whatnot, but and like the occasional Rattata, but yeah, I don't know. Feels odd that, you know, we haven't run into anything. So close. Well, good news is once we're done here, we shouldn't have to really worry about Campfire needing any more levels. I normally like to go to about level 15 for the first gym. I know I don't have to, it's just... it's always what I've done. You get to 15 and then just 5 levels after every gym. Okay, so you also have a Hoot Hoot. If I generally remember correctly, for whatever reason, the Ice Gym, the Fighting Gym, and the Steel Gym all have very similarly leveled Pokemon, and I don't actually have to do my 5 levels each time. I'll double check that before we get to that point, just to save me some trouble of leveling. But yeah, I think just the leveling gets kind of odd at some point. Like they kind of just squish a lot of things together for some reason. Okay, yeah, if we haven't ran into anything by this point, we're not going to run into... oh, there it is. I was going to say, how in the hell did we not run into anything? Oh. Oh, Cubone. That's right. Cubone shows up here. Okay, well, as much as I would love to use, anything here, I think Campfire will murder, and I don't want that. I'm going to assume Thief will probably be super effective, Tackle probably won't work, so I think Zap Puff here is probably our best bet with the Thunder Shock. Do me proud, Zap Puff! It fled. Huh. I could've eh, whatever. Alright, well, that was our one interaction. Annoying that those flee. I'm just trying to remember. Because I remember, like, that being a pain in the butt to try and catch that first time. Like, did we ever catch it, or did it end up fleeing no matter what? I wonder if it's like one of those ones where you gotta like throw a Pokeball at it immediately and just hope for the best. If I would have remembered that it did the whole fleeing thing, we would have went for it, but eh. If we're gonna lose out on one Pokemon, losing out on one there is not gonna kill us. Alright, so we agreed that Campfire should be all set. Let's at least get a couple of levels for Jotaro, and then we can run through and womp on Falconer real quick. Yeah, we got 20 minutes. We'll get to Falconer in this episode for sure. Okay, now the real question is, I can't remember, does electric resist flying? It apparently does, because that was not super effective. Which, I mean, that's fine. It's still going to be our best damage dealer here. Oh yeah, I should probably swap Tackle and Gust, because let's be real, the odds of me needing to use Tackle in comparison, probably not going to happen, right? Alright, I can't imagine it's probably like very efficient for us to actually try and fight Hoothoot here, even though we're pretty over leveled. Yeah, that's gonna take like what? 3, 4 gusts plus using Growl, reducing our attack, which that seemed to not really affect that, which is interesting. Because I'm pretty certain the older games, all flying moves were counted as physical moves. Unless in this update they actually made the split of attack and special attack and all that like actually mean something, which is possible. Alright, yeah, it's not too bad. It's what, 3 gusts? Yeah, 3 gusts isn't bad. I don't mind doing this for 3 gusts. It's not like we're taking that much damage. We're making it work. That's all that matters. Now, obviously, when we get to Falconer, if someone throws out a Hoothoot or gets ready to throw out a Hoothoot, I'm just going to switch to Campfire. Because that's just going to be so much easier. Okay, can I get something else other than Hoothoot? Alright. Maybe if you come to like this little 4 patch, maybe there's less Hoothoot here. Okay, not necessarily great for us, but that's one less gust we have to do. Ooh, maybe we need to go up into the other area, because we at least ran into, what, a level 6 up there? Fighting at least somewhat stronger Pokemon will probably make this go a little bit quicker, now that I'm thinking about it. And obviously we can't trust Pokemon to show up in the Bellsprout Tower. Blip blip. Oh, also, if anybody can't tell, I do have Totodiles on my shirt, which is one of the reasons why I chose this today, because I knew we were going to choose Totodile. Oh, another Igglybuff. Hello. I think I should probably just go for scratches here, because clearly electric resists the flying. Okay, Igglybuff, it's like, is that like your just natural state of like, I need to defense curl? Even though very clearly you have Thundershock at your at your disposal. Okay. I know probably not necessary, but you pass the Pokemon Center, you take a quick heal, right? I really need to look into this and see if there's a way that I can hotkey like onto my controller, like speed ups and whatnot, just so like I can speed through the healing and all that. I mean, $20 says what I'll do to make my life easier is whenever I do off-stream grinding, I'll probably turn the speed up to like 800% just so everything's moving incredibly quickly, just so I don't spend like a lot of physical in real world time just doing the same thing over and over again just to get some levels, just to make my life easier. Alright, come on. Because I think I would like to at least get to 14 if I could. Depending on how much XP this ladybug gives me, might determine if we just say screw it and we go with the 13. 46. Ooh, wing attack. Alright, I like that. Alright, real quick, just so I have an idea. Because if that's going to give me 46... 200... nope. You know what? 13's fine enough. We'll catch some levels in the gym. We'll do one quick heal, and then it's gym time, baby! So we will actually probably get a little bit further ahead than what I got the first time I did this, because at the end of stream, which streams are usually about 3 hours, I made it to the cave to the next city, which I don't remember the city's name off the top of my head. I don't know why I never remembered that city, but I just never remember it. I know it's Bugsy that's there. And that's the well, the Slowpoke well and all that. But we made it to like the cave to get to there. We just never made it, you know, past that. So we should at least be ahead of things. I might also do us a favor and I might skip over the one cave. Not the cave, the ruins for now. Maybe I'll just like dedicate like an entire episode to that, like once we get to the point of being able to do essentially all of them, which I think once we get Surf, I think we should have everything. Because I think, yeah, pretty much once you get Surf, and then you deal with Chuck, you should have everything, because at most you need, what, probably Surf, Strength, and Rock Smash? Yeah, Rock Smash, that's the word. Alright, real quick, Wing Attack goes there, Gust goes there. About to send out Hoot Hoot. Yeah, we will 100% change, because it's not worth having to fight this thing that way. Alright, then Ember! I'm Falconer, the Violet Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Which I think that's like the same lines that he has. Oh yeah, that's right, you randomly have a Meryl. Which, I mean, obviously part flying, right? Maybe part ice too? like flying ice, which is, well, interesting. Obviously not one that I would imagine, but, you know, I will say, very cute, though. Kind of hard to take Meryl design and not make it cute, right? And then Hoot Hoot. Alright, so we send out Campfires. Campfire takes out Hoot Hoot. And we'll probably throw Jotaro back out for the Pidgeotto. So, obviously, with Falconer here having a Meryl, they're not gonna... All the Pokemon trainers that you run into, they're all not all gonna have the same exact Pokemon, obviously, but for the most part, it seems like they will still have, like, their staples, you know? And as you can tell, Pidgeotto swole. Also, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with its legs. Like, I don't know if, like, those are supposed to be its legs and supposed to have, like, little chicken legs where it's like, this is a gym bro Pidgeotto that just hates leg day or what? Like, I don't know, right? Yeah, that's right. You get out of here, Pidgeotto. But, like, that's my only question. Like, what's going on with the Pidgeotto's legs? Like, that just feels weird. Like, I'm assuming it's quite literally supposed to be the equivalent of chicken legs, but I don't know. Darn, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. Alright, take this. It's the official Pokemon League Zephyr badge. $1,200 whoop whoop. Zephyr badge. Are you still gonna give me Mud Slap? I don't remember if you give me Mud Slap. So we can use Flash, that's good. TM31. TM, Mud Slap. Okay, yeah, you're still giving me Mud Slap, which feels weird. I feel like based on the fact that you're using Arm Thrust, the TM should have changed to give me Arm Thrust, but you know what, whatever. Oh, right, Professor Elm. Hello, Russell? It's like, we discovered something about the egg. My assistant is at the Pokemon Center in Violet City. It's like, could you talk to him? Yeah, I guess we could do that. I'm sorry, is that a Diglett? Yes, Echo. It is most definitely a Diglett. But yeah, they definitely changed some things in here, and they've made some things very, very interesting, to say the least. Alright, but with that being said, I think I'm actually gonna put the Diglett, which we've named Pizza because it looks like a pizza slice. We're gonna go ahead and put Diglett into the box for now because we might as well pick up the egg, right? But how's it going, Echo? How is your Tuesday? Minorly had to think about that, don't mind me. Okay, perfect. Alright, and then as per usual, okay, so we got rid of the Diglett, so boom, boom. We're probably gonna have to resize this, so don't mind me. Oh yeah, oh god, we gotta resize this, holy hell. Alright, and then move that up a smidge. Perfect. Having a whole time. I applied for a name change today, though, and it's all scheduled, and I'm hyped. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, love that for you. Absolutely love that for you. I know, Kitty, they've been tossing around the idea of a name change at some point. So, I'm excited to have them try and get used to that a little bit more and see if that the name that they kind of chose for themselves, see if that sticks for them and that ends up working out for them. Okay, I can't remember. Do you guys give me anything? I don't think you do. But yeah, I think you just guys tell me that this place is old. This is for my first name, which I've been going by for over a year and a half. Well, that makes sense. But I'll have to change my name everywhere again. It's like if I get married. Honestly, fair. I mean, Kitty and I, we've been married, what, 5 years now? And we had the plan to have them get their name changed, but we never got around to it, so, you know. Oh, okay, wait, no. Okay, I just realized that we've already seen that Pokemon. We're fine. It's like we didn't just mindlessly run away from our first encounter. We're still good. We're still good. I got a little scared there. But I will say, like, obviously, like, if you specifically want to change your last name and all that whenever you do get married type of deal, that's your prerogative. But I will say, definitely, like, growing up and all that, like, I definitely found that the whole changing of the last name doesn't mean nearly as much anymore. Like, I'm sure it does to, you know, some people, and that's, you know, perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, I think when it comes down to, like, marriage, it's more about just having that commitment. It's like knowing that it's there, caring for one another. I mean, I don't like my maiden name, and I don't want to keep my last name from it. I mean, fair. 100% fair. Honestly, drop that shit like a bad sack of potatoes, am I right? Why does Zubat look like that? So, with Fool's Gold, they 100% changed, like, everything. From designs to typing. And I believe in this, Zubat is either pure Psychic or it's Flying Psychic. And, they decided, Eldritch Horror Monster for Zubat. So, you know, there's that. Zubat is a mess. Zubat's 100% a mess. My child is asking, what the explosion is. I'm assuming, they are talking about the little campfire looking thing, the one in the middle on the left side. That is, essentially a campfire. That is what they decided a Corsola would be. Which I will say, I've been enjoying Corsola so far in this. Hey, Zubat's doing the best it can. Yeah, like they full on made some major changes. Like some of them, like the Totodile, it's a flying type instead of a water type. It's not like a crazy difference. Sandshrew, it's a normal instead of a ground. Oh, Hoppip here, which is our first encounter, so we're gonna be taking this Hoppip. But this Hoppip, it's not horribly different from what its original design is, but it's a strawberry. We are also level 16, so I'm not gonna use Jotaro here. You know what? Smooth Shroom. Smooth Shroom's probably the right call here. But yeah, just a little strawberry. Which we might add Hoppip to the team, depending on what the Togepi's deal is. Okay, I have to go watch a movie with my kid, but I will have a look. I appreciate you, Echo. Hope you guys enjoy the movie. Also, again, congratulations on getting the name change going. Alright, Pokeball. Catch the Hoppip, go! Boom! Alright, and just like last time, we're gonna default to what we named it, because obviously grass ground. Okay. A grumpy Pokemon who stays underground, absorbing nutrients and growing. You know what? Fair. I wish I could be a grumpy. Yeah, Godok, I had to nickname the Sandshrew Smooth Shroom again, because it's too good. It's too good of a name. And then again, it's on the nose, but sometimes that's the best kind of nickname. Strawberry. They sanded it down too much. Now they really did. They really did. All right. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Okay. All right. Smooth Shrew will be our lead. That's the next Pokemon we're gonna try and get up to a certain point. And then we'll kind of go from there. And I want to try and keep everything kind of evenly as I can. But, ooh, ads are about to start. So you know what that means, YouTube. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your time. I truly do appreciate it. As always, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I'm not gonna make you sit through all that again. But yeah, it's like I'm having just as much fun as I did last time, and obviously we're a bit further ahead, so at the very least in the next episode, we will actually hit territory that I've never actually seen before, and then everything's going to be new from there on out for me, so you'll get some more fun reactions, so that'll be something to look forward to. As always, if you have better nicknames and whatnot, leave them down in the comments below, or if you have a nickname for something you want to see, definitely let me know, because like you can throw something in for ahead of time, because I know in Pokemon 3D someone suggested like a Blueberry for something just in general. They were like, I want something named Blueberry. I was like, you know what, I got you. And yeah, we just kind of went from there. So again, any kind of nickname, anything you want to see, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to make it happen. But again, thank you so much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.